Hello, everybody out there in YouTube, Rumble, and Xland. Welcome back to Diego Knows I, of course, am Diego. And yes, I'm still going to review chick flicks, okay? I'm still trying to think of which one I should be reviewing next. And then I just found out today, I guess, because I don't pay attention to this shit, but I just found out today that Mean Girls, I guess they rebooted Mean Girls. And I know how much you fucking bitches love that fucking movie, okay? I know how much you fucking love that movie. Oh my fucking God, man. If one more fucking chick tells me how fucking she saw that movie when she was in fucking junior high or high school, or whatever the fuck, dude, I'm gonna lose it, man. I swear to God. I've only seen that movie once, and guess why do you think I saw it? Exactly. Because the bitch I was fucking dating, fucking, oh my God, it's so realistic. It's just like what happened to me when I, who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? You know what happened to me in fucking Lucas, okay? Karate Kid, that happened to me, okay? Only I had no fucking master martial artist to teach me shit. I sure as fuck didn't have a hot girl that liked me either at school, okay? But other than that, yeah, Karate Kid happened to me too, okay? So what the fuck? Okay, nobody gives a shit. But I guess it's just another example of, social dynamics, about the things that men want and what women want, okay? If you think about it, guys, if you're watching this, pay attention. This is very important, okay? Social status is a hell of a lot more attractive for women than it is for men, okay? I don't give a shit, man. If the girl looks like a fucking Instagram model and she works at Taco Bell, I could give two fucking shits. I'm gonna ask her out, okay? Whereas a woman, man, if the guy has got like a fucking dad bod and he's balding, it doesn't fucking matter. If he's the president of his own fucking corporation or some shit like that, fucking women are gonna throw themselves at him. Okay? Doesn't matter if he's married, he's got fucking kids, been divorced 3 times, doesn't fucking matter, dude. He's driving a fucking Porsche. Okay? He's got a corner office in his building, okay? No, that guy's gonna get a lot of fucking pussy. Okay? It has nothing to do with what he looks like. Okay? It has a lot to do with fucking the power that he has. Okay, and the influence and his social status. Okay, that's fucking crack for women. Okay, so yes, there's things that are different. Okay, look at fucking Harvey Weinstein. I know Harvey Weinstein might be a bad example here, but the only reason people hate Harvey Weinstein, okay, is because of the women that refused his advances. The ones that kept their integrity, said, no, I'm not gonna fucking sleep with you. Okay, and then he fucking did what he did. Okay, and the fucker belongs in jail. I'm not fucking saying he doesn't. Okay, he most definitely does belong in jail. Okay, but look at all the women that fucking that were more than happy, okay, to get on this fucking casting couch. Okay, more than happy. I mean, they knew it before they even fucking met him. This was shit's gonna go down. Okay, because I need that fucking part. Okay, holding the grapes behind Gwyneth Paltrow, okay, or because I am Gwyneth Paltrow, okay, all right, come on, don't give me that bullshit, okay, you know who he slept with, okay, he slept with a lot of fucking Angelina Jolie, Gwyneth, yeah, Rose McGowan, okay, she said it was grape, but no, I don't think so, okay, I'm not saying she wanted to, but I mean, let's face it, man, she was on fucking Charmed, and she wanted a fucking movie career, okay, that shit ain't gonna fucking happen, okay, unless she sleeps with someone, okay, high up in the fucking film industry, okay, all right, come on, fucking bitches fucking there with fucking Shannon Doherty and Alyssa Milano, come on, all right, so the point is, okay, is that, what men find attractive and women find attractive are two different things, okay? But what I'm not going to talk about, the chick flicks, yeah, I just want to let you know that I'm thinking about what the next movie's going to be. It might be Mean Girls or it might be something else. I don't know, man. I was thinking about Legally Blonde. I mean, I know how much you fucking women love that fucking movie. It's one of those movies that solidified Reese Witherspoon, although I never really found her that attractive. You women fucking love her because she's fucking pretty, but not so pretty that you feel beneath her. You know what I mean? All right. But she's a bitch in real life, but she's a super rich bitch in real life. Oh my fucking God. Bitch is worth like $1 billion. I'm not fucking kidding. She's worth like $1 billion. And it's not from her fucking movies, okay? It's from her other business interests. Okay, anyway, so let's move on here. What am I talking about? Okay, I'm just going to quickly give you my thoughts on Aquaman 2. Yes, I went all the way from fucking Mean Girls and Reese Witherspoon to fucking Aquaman, all right? That's my segue. Okay, Aquaman, the one that came out last year, all right? Obviously, the new one. Okay, now I've seen it twice now, And I just want to give you my thoughts on it. Okay, obviously it's directed by James Wan. He also directed the first Aquaman movie. This is a chick flick. Okay, this definitely is considered a chick flick. Okay, the reason I say that is when I went to go see Aquaman in 2018 with my girlfriend in the movie theater, it was mostly fucking women in there. I couldn't fucking believe it for a fucking superhero movie with a guy as the main character. Okay, it was mostly women in there. And why? Because let's face it, man. Jason Momoa in 2018, the fucker was hot. Okay, he was hot. Okay, as far as fucking market appeal, social stuff, like I said before, social status. He was an up and coming actor. Okay, he wet a lot of fucking pussies from fucking Game of Thrones by playing a fucking caveman, basically a caveman who wore mascara. Okay, and didn't speak fucking English. All right, so he's illegal. All right. I'm kidding. Okay, because of Game of Thrones. Okay, why is that? Well, real quickly, why is Jason Momoa so fucking attractive? Yes, he's got the abs and he's got the body and he's got the looks, okay, and all that kind of shit. Yes, okay, but there's lots of guys that are out there that are better looking than him, but they're not as famous as him. Okay, they're not as fucking as girls aren't as thirsty for those guys as they are for Jason Momoa. So what sets him different from all the rest of the pretty boys out there? Well, because pretty boys come in fads. Okay, there's a trend. Okay, and let's face it, in 2013 or 2012, whenever the fuck Game of Thrones first came out, okay, I wasn't watching it back then, but when it first came out, I mean, let's face it, there's a lot of fucking female viewers, okay? I would even say most of the fans of Game of Thrones were female, okay, and most of the guys that you saw in Game of Thrones were your average guys, you know, the dashing guy, the smart guy, whatever, okay, all different kinds, all different looking types. Okay, they didn't all look like fucking Jamie, all right? You know, I mean, they had a fucking midget in there as a main character, for Christ's sake, all right? But women were appealed to the show because the characters, the female characters that were in there. I mean, look at fucking Cersei, right? Cersei was just a manipulative bitch, okay? But you understood why she was that way, okay? She had to, because her head was on the fucking chopping block. If she didn't fuck over everybody else first, then, you know, she was the one that was going to get her fucking head cut off or so whatever the fuck was going to happen to her, okay? So she had her reasons for being this manipulative bitch. But you know, a lot of women, they love that. They love the drama. They love the love triangles. Who's sleeping with who behind whose back? But you know, and Cersei epitomized all that shit. Okay, she epitomized all that stuff. Okay, so women get off on that. Okay, and the other reason it was very popular. One of the other reasons it was very popular was because of what's her name? Daenerys. Okay, obviously played by Emilia Clarke. Okay, here's this young girl. Okay, 12 years old, 13 years old. Okay, and for all you guys that have fantasies about underage girls, there you go, right there. Okay, and she's over here getting pounded out. Okay, so a lot of the young girls could relate to that. Okay, because they're losing their virginity the same time Daenerys is. Okay, she's pretty but not super pretty, so that right there brought a whole legion of average-looking female followers. And let's face it, most women are average-looking. All right, so that's what and it was a well-written character. Okay, until the end, until the last two seasons, we're going to talk about that. Okay, but if you remember Daenerys' character, she's actually married off to some fucking caveman. Basically, he's a fucking alpha man, but he's a caveman. And there was no other character on Game of Thrones that was like him. Okay, that was like Khal Drogo. Okay, it was Jason Momoa's character. There was no other character on there that was like that. Yeah, he was a fucking mascara and shit, which made him look gay as fuck. Okay, but he was a caveman. Okay, he was a troglodyte. Okay, he was this big fucking strong ruler. Okay, of his fucking barbarian fucking army. Okay, and he picked this girl as his fucking wife, okay, to breed with and all that kind of shit. All caveman philosophy, okay. He was not very sensitive or any of those things, okay. But he epitomized all these traditional masculine traits, okay, but to the extreme. To the fucking extreme, okay. This guy wasn't worried about fucking using the correct pronouns. He wasn't worried about being polite at a fucking dinner, okay? He wasn't worried about fucking socializing with the right people at the right party. He wasn't one of those fucking pussy boys, okay, that you see, okay? He was just a fucking caveman, but he ruled. He was a fucking Conan the Barbarian, basically, okay? He played Conan in a fucking movie, okay? I'm not making that up. Look it up. He fucking played Conan in a 2013 movie. Yeah, I'm not making that up. Okay, so yes, okay, that's basically what he was, okay, but he was very masculine. Now, you gotta remember, Emilia Clarke How tall is she? Like 4'11"? She's a little girl, okay? Jason Momoa is like 6'7". What the fuck, man? He's a fucking giant, okay? He's a big fucking muscular dude, all right? I mean, yeah, I know he was in Baywatch and shit back in the day, you know, and he fucking became famous by fucking rich women, okay? Hey, more power to you, man. Women have been doing it for centuries. It's about time guys started doing it, okay? The only reason he has a career is because he hooked up with fucking, He hooked up with Lisa Bonet, okay, after her divorce from fucking Lenny Kravitz, okay. He's been riding fucking her coattails. I mean, she's been supporting him until his acting career took off. And now his acting career took off. Now he's A-list, and what happened? He fucking divorced her. He divorced her 2 years ago. I'm not kidding. Look it up, man. Yeah, he's no longer fucking, he's no longer Zoe Kravitz's stepdad. Yes. Aquaman was Catwoman's stepdad. I know, weird, huh? How it's all connected. Okay, but anyway, so yeah. So that's what happened. That's why women liked him so much, because there was no other character of the show that was just fucking a man. A man, and by man, I mean he epitomized all the fucking traits, okay, that you don't see in men anymore in the movies. You see them in real life every once in a while, but not in the movies, because it's not accepted, okay? Hollywood doesn't want to promote men acting like men. And here's a guy acting like a guy. I mean, yeah, he got killed off. I think it was only in one season. I've only watched the Game of Thrones once, all the way around, okay, the whole thing. Okay, I did not watch it when it first came out. Obviously, I was dating a girl who was really into it, so she made me watch it, and I got hooked myself. So I decided to watch from the beginning. So I've seen Game of Thrones, even the new episodes. Okay, but I understand the appeal. That's what made fucking Jason Momoa sexy to women. Here's a guy that acts like a guy, dude. This guy doesn't have a fucking red room. He's not fucking tying you up in handcuffs and making you sign a fucking NDA, okay, before he whips the shit out of you and takes your virginity. No! He fucking took you in the fucking cave. There's a fucking fire going on. He just took you in the cave and fucking doggy styled your ass. Okay? That's what he fucking he did it fucking he did it the old fashioned way, baby. You know, anyway, so yeah, of course that's appealing, because that triggers a lot of primal instincts in women. You know, those days when the fucking man just took the fucking club and knocked you out and took you. That's how it was done back in the day, all right? Before recorded history. So, you know, and that's part of our instinct. That's in our instinct. We've evolved since then. Okay, but there's still a part of us that still feels that way, that primalness, okay? And he represented that. He represented the primal in the man, okay? And then he was easy on the eyes on top of that, okay? I mean, he could have been an ugly motherfucker, but he was not. They got a good-looking guy to play him, okay? So that turned women on too. The fucker looks like he just came out of a goddamn fucking romance novel cover, okay? So of course women are turned on by this guy. No other actor in Hollywood was acting like this guy, okay? Okay, so he basically had the fucking franchise. He had the fucking the corner box there. That was his thing. That's what he brought to the table, okay? And since no other male actor was doing it, because Hollywood won't really let you do it, here's the one guy that was, you know, and they brought him in. Now, obviously, Aquaman, the only reason Jason Momoa was cast as Aquaman is because of fucking Zack Snyder, okay? The Zack Snyder universe, yeah, I'm not gonna get too much into it there. Zack Snyder's the worst thing that ever fucking happened to the DC movie universe. He's the worst thing that happened to it. They never should have hired him. Okay, I love Zack Snyder and other things. He's very talented. Watchmen was great, as best as you can make that comic book, okay? 300 was incredible. I love that. Okay, but no, they should not have given him fucking Superman, Batman. No, fuck that noise. Justice League, he fucking ruined it. Okay, everything he did was wrong. All of his choices were wrong. I think maybe the casting of Henry Cavill was good, but unfortunately, the scripts that he got that Henry Cavill had to fucking play Superman in were terrible, and that includes Man of Steel. Man of Steel was probably the best one, and it wasn't that great. Okay, it was mediocre. It was fucking mediocre. My Superman should not be crying. He should not be wearing a fucking navy blue and maroon and a little bit of orange, okay? And always fucking depressed and it's always cloudy every fucking day. No, fuck that noise. That's not Superman, okay? Batman they did pretty good with, okay? He kept him dark. Ben Affleck was a great Batman, I think, okay? But until they started making him kind of funny and when Josh Whedon did Justice League 2017, they kind of fucked that up, okay? I think it was okay, but I fucking hated the fact that Batman was 50 years old. Jesus, how the fuck are you gonna fight crime? How are you gonna start off a franchise when you're already fucking 50 years old, okay? Like, what the fuck, dude? Your arthritis is gonna kick your ass, okay, in the next couple of years. You're not gonna be able to fight the Joker anymore, okay? And that fucking Batman costume he wore was a fat man. He's fucking fat man. Okay, how he can't even fucking move his arms in that thing? It's so fucking padded, he looks like he's fucking fat. You know, like, what the fuck, man? How are you gonna fight crime in that? There's no agility in that Batman at all. You know? So that was terrible. Okay, Wonder Woman, he did a pretty good job with that. I mean, Gal Gadot, don't problem with Gal Gadot. She looks like a fucking runway model in a Wonder Woman costume when she does, you know, where she should look like fucking like a warrior. And I'm sorry, I know Gal Gadot worked out for Wonder Woman, but I mean, she looked like she fucking ran a lot. Okay, like she did nothing but cardio. Okay, I'm sorry, man. She's got fucking chicken legs. Wonder Woman has chicken legs. Beautiful face. Okay, her proportions are good, but she got fucking chicken legs. Okay, and Wonder Woman should be jumping around. Okay, I mean, look at the Linda Carter Wonder Woman, that TV show. She was jumping over buildings and shit, right? Right? Okay, this Gal Gadot doesn't look like she could jump over a goddamn stepping stone. Okay, she doesn't look it because she's got fucking no legs. She got no thighs. She needs fucking she needs muscular thighs, a muscular ass. You know, she says she looks like a runway model. She looks like she got the skinny ass, the skinny legs. You know. Which is attractive a little bit, but that's not a warrior. Like, one of them is a fucking warrior. She's a fucking Amazon, man. She fucking fights with a sword and her fucking sword, man. And I'm sorry, Gal Gadot, I just don't fucking, no, they just didn't have it. I like the accent, though. And she's pretty. She's beautiful enough, but you should have found a girl that actually fucking had some muscle on her, okay? That looked like she could be a threat. Gorgeous and all that, but you push her, she looks like she could be a threat, man. You know, look at a young Gina Carano, maybe, you know, get a little bit more muscle in her and slim her down a bit, you know, and she would have been perfect. Okay, but anyway, but she's not a big name. All right, and then Aquaman, the Flash. Let me start on that. Fucking, you got a fucking in the closet homosexual to play a fucking a straight fucking superhero. No, fuck that noise. Ezra Miller's fucking, and I'm not even talking about his personal life, which is bad enough. I'm talking about fucking the character of the Flash. That is not the fucking Flash. Okay, that is not the fucking Flash. I don't know what the fuck. He's even fucking Jewish. So when the fuck is the Flash been Jewish? Okay, who the fuck is this? Okay, this is not fucking Barry Allen from the comic books. Okay, Zack Snyder has only read fucking 3 comic books in his entire fucking life. Okay, he's read 300, The Watchmen, and The Dark Knight Returns. That's it. He's never read another fucking comic book, because if he did, he would know that his fucking choices were goddamn god awful and horrible. All right, Ezra Miller is a fucking gay guy pretending to be straight. Okay, and he's a pussy, no less. The fucker can run so fast he can go through time. He can walk through walls. Okay, you talk about fucking having the advantage. Okay, and yet he's a fucking pussy and he's scared to fucking touch people and talk to people. Get the fuck out of here. That's not fucking the Flash. All right. Now let's get to Aquaman, who's what we're talking about here. Aquaman, I told you why they got him. They got him because of the Game of Thrones fame, because of all that, because he got a lot of pussies wet because of Game of Thrones. All right, that's why they got him. That's why they covered him in tattoos. But any motherfucker who ever read a goddamn Aquaman comic books knows that's not fucking Aquaman. That's Aqua-Bro. That's the dude that sells you fucking weed at the beach, man. That's not fucking Aquaman. Aquaman looks nothing like that. Okay, he's got short blonde hair, maybe a little bit longer. Okay, but that's it, man. Yes, he did do those assholes that bring up the comic book. Look at that, he's got long hair and he's got a beard right here. Okay, first of all, that was only for like 7 years in the 90s. Okay, because the comic book wasn't selling very well, so they wanted to fucking redo Aquaman, reboot him in the comic books, so that to attract new readers. So what can we do to Aquaman? Okay, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll cut off his hand. He'll be eaten by piranha, and we'll give him a harpoon there instead of a fucking hand. Okay, and then we'll grow his hair out and his beard out. Okay, and he'll start wearing fucking Roman gladiator armor over his chest. Okay, and that'll attract more readers. Well, it didn't fucking work. And finally, they got rid of that. They gave him back his hand. They gave him a fucking haircut, and they shaved him. They said, fuck this. Okay, it didn't fucking work, all right? And that was 20 fucking something years ago. Okay, but yet in 2015, they bring us fucking goddamn fucking, what's his name? Fucking Rob Zombie with a fucking pitchfork as Aquaman. Get the fuck out of here. That's not fucking Aquaman. He doesn't even act like Aquaman. Hey, yeah, man, I dig it. My man, you out of your mind, Bruce Wayne? Yeah. What the fuck? And he's a fucking biker? He's fucking over here chugging fucking Jack Daniels? Okay, he gets his power from the water. Why the fuck would he dehydrate himself with whiskey? Okay? Why is he fucking drinking all the fucking time? Makes no fucking sense. You know, and he's got fucking highlights on it. What the fuck does he have time to go to a fucking hairstylist to get the fucking highlights in his hair? I mean, what the fuck, man? Do they have a hairstylist in Aquaman in Atlantis? I guess they do. I mean, they got a fucking underwater Las Vegas there, right? So why the fuck do they have this? Anyway, it makes no fucking sense, and it pisses me off. It pisses me off, all right? He's a terrible Aquaman. They put fucking contacts on him to give him those green eyes, those whitish green eyes that no human being on Earth has. You know, fucker looks like he's about to turn into fucking Incredible Hulk. He looks like a fucking Bill Bixby about to turn into the fucking Incredible Hulk. And he wears those fucking contacts the whole fucking movie. All right, he looks fucking stupid. He looks like an alien. All right, so that kind of just pissed me off. He's a bad choice. Okay, but that's because Zack Snyder doesn't know what the fuck Aquaman is. He never read an Aquaman comic book. If he did, he would know. All right, but that's what they gave us. Okay, they didn't give us Aquaman because they were being faithful to the comic book. They don't give a shit about the comic book. They gave us this Aquaman because they were trying to he was popular at the time. Okay, they were trying to read the public, and they were like, okay, well, this guy's hot right now. Women like him, so because of Game of Thrones. So let's find a superhero for Aquaman. There we go, Aquaman. He's Aquaman. That's how they fucking did. There was no time invested in making sure that they cast an actor who could portray that character. In fact, I'll go so far as to say that they didn't even audition anybody. As soon as they found they got Jason Momoa first, and then they tried to find a superhero for him to play. I'll go so far as to say that, okay? Because if you look at the Justice League lineup, okay, when they're all standing there, okay, you got Superman, Henry Cavill, who's like 6 feet tall in real life, 6'1", and he's standing next to Batman, who Ben Affleck is like 6'4" in real life, and then you got fucking Jason Momoa, who's like 6'7" in real life. How the fuck is Aquaman this big hulking juggernaut in front of the fucking Justice League? It's stupid. Okay, and the other main reason they cast Jason Momoa is because of Thor, because of Chris Hemsworth. Okay, here's this guy with long fucking blonde hair, his goatee, his beard, with his fucking hammer. Okay, acting like an alpha Chad, a dumb alpha Chad, but an alpha Chad nonetheless, right? He's the god of fucking thunder, and they're trying to compete with that. Well, we need someone like that. We need a long-haired guy, who goes like, yeah, because that'll turn the women on. So that's why they got Jason Momoa. It had nothing to do with getting the character of Aquaman correct. Had nothing to do with that at all. All right. As far as the other Aquaman movie, it was okay for what it was. My favorite character in Aquaman is Black Manta. He's a great fucking villain. Ever since I saw the Super Friends, I was a little kid, and I heard that fucking Ted Cassidy do that Darth Vader voice, inside the Aquaman suit. This is before we knew that he was a black guy. Oh my god, dude, it was incredible, dude. I love Black Manta. I always wanted to do more. They should have done more with Black Manta. Okay. And they finally doing this one, all right? But it was good to see his origin, okay? His name's David Kane. I love Black Man. He's a great fucking villain. Okay, I just wish they'd done more with him. Okay, so Aquaman 2, okay? Like I said, Jason Momoa in there. I already told you why I don't fucking like him. The guy cannot fucking act. Okay, maybe he's good in other things. I've never really seen him in anything else except Game of Thrones, okay? But he cannot fucking do drama. He can't really. They pissed him off and killed his father, and now I think I accidentally made an enemy. Or when he's talking to fucking to the council of Atlantis, like look, what the fuck? Like I thought he's the king of Atlantis, but yet he's got this council that he has to answer to. Like, what the fuck is this? Okay, so this is when the fuck does Atlantis have a continental congress here? Okay, like what the fuck is this shit? what the kind of fucking Well, they got senators too? I mean, what the fuck? I thought it was like a kingdom. But anyway, yeah. And they have to approve everything that he fucking says. So what the fuck kind of king is that? What kind of monarch is that? And he's like, well, the service people never heard of us. So maybe we should go. Dude, you're not selling me on shit. The guy cannot fucking do drama. He cannot fucking do drama. He's over here drinking Guinness and fucking getting shit-faced. Okay? Like, dude, you cannot do drama, man. They should not have cast him for anything that relies on heavy drama. They can't do it. Ben Affleck can do it. Okay, there's other actors here that can do it. Henry Cavill can do it. Even Gal Gadot can do some drama once you fucking throw her accent out the window. Okay, but not this guy. Not Jason Momoa. I'm sorry, man. Okay, he's gonna be typecast for a reason. Okay, he's a big fucking dumb lug. All right, yeah, he's easy on the eyes, okay, but he's a dumb fucking lug. I'm not saying that him in real life he is. I know he's a very big time environmental activist. He even fucking he gave fucking Chris Pratt shit because he posted a picture of himself drinking a bottle of water. He told him that's a plastic bottle, and gave him shit about it. I mean, what the fuck, dude? Like, fucking change your fucking shorts, man. It's just a fucking plastic bottle, dude. God damn. Anyway, no, and he did it because he's got some water company that he makes his own bottled water, but he uses aluminum or some shit. I don't fucking know. Anyway, so that's it. He's an activist, and he had a lot of influence in the script. That's why this movie's about fucking global warming. But it turns out it ain't the human beings that are doing it. It's the fucking Atlanteans that did it. Okay. You got Patrick Wilson. I love Patrick Wilson. He was also in The Watchmen. He played Night Owl. I love that character. And if you notice, he plays one of the Warrens, okay, the patriarch of the Warren family in the Conjuring movies. Those were also created by James Wan. James Wan also created the Saw franchise, which is kind of cool, which is kind of killer. Okay, yeah, Jigsaw is awesome. Okay, although some of them were good, some of them were bad. All right. A lot of unbelievable shit in fucking the Saw movies, okay? How the fuck does one guy kidnap an entire fucking office of employees by himself without getting fucking recorded by any camera, without any witnesses? No, get the fuck out of here, man. No, it's not realistic, okay? But yeah, he created that. Very popular, okay? And Patrick Wilson here plays Ocean Master, okay? Orm, okay? Who's Aquaman's stepbrother, okay? Because they have the same mom but different dads. Okay, yeah, very 2024, right? Okay, well, he was the bad guy in the last one. They made him into a good guy. Now, why did they do that? Because of fucking Thor? Because of Thor and Loki? Because people like the chemistry between Thor and Loki, which is actually pretty good. I got to admit that. The way that Chris Hemsworth and Tom Hiddleston, the way their chemistry together in certain scenes in Thor 2. Even though Thor 2, The Dark World was a terrible movie, the scenes they had together were pretty good, especially when they were escaping Asgard together on that ship. Okay, they acted like brothers. Okay, they acted like fucking, the way they're acting right now is par for the course. They're used to it, but we're not used to it. We're the audience. We're seeing this for the first time, but they're used to it. You know, they're used to them treating each other that way. Okay, so that was kind of cool. The chemistry was there, and that's what they were trying to do. They even had that in Thor Ragnarok. You know, there's some scenes there with Thor and Loki together talking, you know, like brothers. Like brothers, and that's what they were trying to do here. Okay, they're trying to make a fucking, I guess, a Martin and Lewis type shit. Okay, whereas Ocean Master Orm is the straight guy, and and Jason Momoa, Aquaman, Arthur Curry is the crazy one. Okay, it's a trope. But fucking Bob Hope and Bing Crosby did it for many years. Fucking even Zach Anopoulos and Robert Downey Jr. did it in a movie as well. Okay, you get the crazy guy, then you got the straight guy. Okay, and that's what they were trying to do here. It didn't fucking work, I don't think, that much. But there was a couple scenes that were okay. The movie is mostly about Ocean Master. If you think he's the only one that changes from the beginning to the end. He's the bad guy in the beginning because that's left over from the last movie. And by the end, he's decided he's gonna love his brother and he's gonna find. You understand why he was a fucking murderous psychopath in the last movie. And now he's cured, I guess. He's okay, and Aquaman lets him go. But he says some good acting. I was impressed by Patrick Wilson. I saw him in another thing, The Alamo. Okay, I saw him in that movie that Disney made. Okay, which wasn't very good, but he was very good in that. All right, playing Colonel Travis. Okay, the guy that decided to fucking basically suicide himself and 250 fucking Texas settlers against the fucking invading Mexicans. Why? Because the Texas settlers wanted to keep their slaves, and the Mexicans said that slavery's not allowed in Mexico. Okay, but that's another story. All right. So there's that. Amber Heard. Okay, Amber Heard. What can I say about Amber Heard? Come on. Amber Turd, okay? You want to know about Amber? Ask Johnny Depp about Amber Heard. Okay? Her career went... She's hanging out with Jonathan Majors now. They're doing a road show together. And you better make him his money or else. Creed 3, baby. Oh my God, yeah, Amber Turd. What can we say about her that hasn't already been said? I mean, she's not likable, okay? She's not likable, okay? The problem with Amber Heard, and I'm gonna tell you right now, it has nothing to do with cheating on Johnny Depp, lying about him, okay? I mean, she was fucking Elon Musk behind Johnny Depp's back. She was fucking James Franco behind Johnny Depp's back. She was fucking various women behind Johnny Depp's back, okay? Stealing his money, fucking, she tried to smuggle puppies out of Australia. Remember that? When they got busted at the airport for that? You know, all sorts of crazy things, okay? But no. The reason Amber Heard's career went to shit was because, let's face it, Johnny Depp's fan club is mostly women, okay? It's mostly women. Women love Johnny Depp, okay? Especially women my age or older, okay? That's their make-believe boyfriend. That's their fantasy boyfriend, okay? And when this fucking young bitch who's prettier than they are, okay, lies about their fake boyfriend, their make-believe boyfriend, they've been offended. Now the women have turned against her, okay? Here's this young woman trying to steal their man. Trying to hurt their man. You see what I mean? And you can't do that. Okay? So the women all rose up to defend fucking Johnny Depp. Okay? Against one of their own. Because they offended their fantasy boyfriend. That's basically what happened. All right? And because she did that, her own kind turned against her. Okay? That's what really happened, if you want to know. All right. Yahya Abdul Mateen. He's this black guy. He plays Black Manta. Yes, Black Manta. Yeah. And hey, dude, in the 60s, man, you had Black Goliath. You have Black Panther. Black Lightning. Black Manta. Okay? Yes. Okay, I'm not making that up. Okay, these are real superheroes. All right? Yeah, that were black. You never had fucking Mexican Electro or, you know, nothing like that. Or Hispanic Vanguard or nothing like, no, they didn't have that, okay? I mean, they had El Dorado on the Super Friends, but he doesn't really fucking count, okay? Because he was never in the comic book. All right, so yeah, Black Manta, okay? I love that character. I love that voice. He's very mysterious, okay? And honestly, Black Manta's been around since the 60s, okay? But it wasn't until the 1980s that they did a story with him where he actually takes off his helmet and we get to see what he looks like for the first time. We knew he was a human, but we didn't know what he looked like, what his real name was. And then in the I think the 70s or the 80s, they did a comic book where because I was mostly a Marvel guy, I didn't really read DC, but he took off his helmet, and you find out he was actually a black guy. And later on, you find out his name is David Kane, and they messed the origin a couple of times and shit. But yeah, he's this black guy named David Kane, okay? And he's basically a pirate, underwater pirate. He wants to loot Atlantis. That's his motivation, okay? And he hates Aquaman for always thwarting him. Okay, so he basically leads a bunch of underwater pirates, okay, to loot fucking Atlantis, okay? And he's Black Manta, all right? And I love that character, very mysterious, all right? And this guy, Yahya Abdul Mateen, did a very good job. This guy's gotten a lot of work lately, okay, before the strikes, you know, happened last year. He's the new Candyman. Have you seen that movie, the rebooted Candyman? Yeah. He was also in fucking Black Mirror. He was in that episode where he fucks Falcon from the Avengers. I'm not making that up. They did an episode together. Okay, I remember him myself from what was it called, the Get Down? Okay, I think it was called the Get Down. It was on Netflix. It was about the birth of fucking breakdancing, of how that first came out. You know, Flavor Flav. You know, and you know what I'm talking about here, the Get Down, okay? It's like where breakdancing first came out, okay? It was a show on Netflix, look it up. Jimmy Smith was in it, okay? That was very good. I loved him in that, okay? He played this guy who just loved disco and did not want to give it up, all right? But he was a mama's boy, go figure, okay? Grandmaster Flash, yeah, it was about him too in there, okay? So I remember seeing him in that, okay? And he's actually was signed on to play a superhero in the Marvel Universe. He's gonna play Wonder Man, despite the fact that Wonder Man is white. They hired him because, you know, woke. Okay, they hired him to play fucking Wonder Man, Simon Williams, and then that got canceled after the investment call for Disney and the strike. But I think they're gonna do a one shot with him. He's gonna play Wonder Man, which it's kind of fucked up. But you know, whatever. Yeah, it's gonna lose money. But hey, dude, at this point, just fucking do it, man. Just do it, man. Make Wonder Man black. Make him gay too while you're at it. I know he's in love with the Scarlet Witch and shit in the comic book. That doesn't fucking matter, right? He's just Wonder Man in name only. Okay. Now he's got a brother who's evil, the Grim Reaper, and that's Eric Williams, okay? And I'm pretty sure they'll keep him white because he's evil, okay? But Wonder Man's the good guy, so he'll be black. That's pretty much how they'll do it, all right? Okay, but he's good. He's a good actor. I like him as Black Manta. I wish they'd done more with him here. I like the fact that he actually looks like Black Manta. He looks like the comic book Black Manta now. He's got the skin-tight bodysuit on and the silver fucking helmet that shoots the lasers, okay? I like that a lot, okay? I thought it was pretty cool. Seeing that, I felt like a kid again. I really did, okay? Seeing that, I felt like I was watching a Super Friends episode again. Honestly, that was kind of cool. I like that a lot. I like the way he looked. I like the way he acted. I wish they'd done more with him, okay? I wish they hadn't taken away his powers at the end, because then he just gets easily defeated by Aquaman. But I liked seeing Black Manta look like Black Manta, sound like Black Manta, act like Black Manta. That was pretty good. I must admit, he was probably the best thing in the movie for me. Him and Orm, Ocean Master, were pretty good. Okay, then you got Randall Park. Okay, you remember he's also in the Marvel Universe. He plays the fucking one of the fucking Shield agents or some shit. Who gives a fuck? Sword agents. Nobody gives a shit anyway. He's there. Okay, he's like comic relief. There's one thing I noticed about this guy, Randall Park. Okay, is that the whole time I watched the movie, you know, one of his eyes is like he's got like a lazy eye throughout the whole movie. So every time he's doing his dialogue, he's like, "Hey, what are we gonna do, Aquaman? I'm afraid of Black Man. I'm afraid of killing." His eyes always drooping down, and it's never explained. I don't know if that's a part of who he really is or what, but I don't fucking know. But anyway, there was that. He's just there to be there. You know, you need a scientist there, right? Okay, Dolph Lundgren as Nereus. Okay, why did I even mention him? Because it's fucking Ivan Drago and I grew up him, okay? Dolph Lundgren is one of the worst actors in the history of acting. And we're gonna go after him here. And I told Arthur Curry, the Ocean Master, your son Arms is there for this role. Where's our Black Manta? He's gonna get it on necklace, carry necklace, and shove the fucking harpoon up his hand. And then, yeah, that's his acting range. That's how he acts. I'm not making that up. Watch the movie. Okay, and that's not just the Aquaman movie. That's all of his movies. Okay, I love Dolph Lundgren. Don't get me wrong. I mean, Universal Soldier is one of my favorites. Okay, I love The Expendables. Obviously, I love Rocky IV. Okay, I even love fucking He-Man. Okay, he's fucker's He-Man. Okay, oh, yeah, the power. Remember, whose only superpower was that his body was always like perfectly oiled in every fucking scene. That was his superpower. Okay, but the point is that he's a horrible actor and he's in this movie. Okay, who does he play? He plays Mira's dad. Okay, Amber Heard's dad. I'm sorry. I feel bad for the guy, but I mean, he's an old man, but goddamn, I mean, he's fucking like, I think he just got married again for the third time, and his wife is like 27 or something and hot. So like, it's hard for me to feel sorry for him. It really is. Okay, the guy's a genius too, man. He actually dropped out of MIT. He was a chemical engineer. He was going to school at MIT for chemical engineering. He's from fucking Sweden. Okay, his whole family are chemical engineers. All right, and he dropped out because he fucking fell in love with Grace Jones. Okay, so he dropped out of school and started acting because she was, an actress and a model and shit, and then that's how he got a role with her in fucking, I think it was License to Kill, a James Bond movie, and then after that he had a small role in that as a thug, and then after that he was Ivan Drago in Rocky IV. That catapulted him, all right? But yeah, Dolph Lundgren's in this shit. Boba Fett is in this. Okay, that's Tamora Morrison, that fucker who I know he played Jango Fett in the prequels, Star Wars prequels. Because we never saw Boba Fett without his helmet on in the original movies. Okay, but it turns out Boba Fett is some fucking, was it New Zealander with a fucking, who's fucking chubby. And you can never tell because, when Boba Fett was, in the original movies, Boba Fett was always skinny. He was slim, dude. He had that bodysuit on. I mean, not bodysuit, but it was like a CBC suit, like overalls, like pilots wear and shit. He had that, and then he had his armor on top of that. And he was slim. He was slim, mean fighting machine. But this fucking Boba Fett is Boba Fett. Beta Fat. Okay? This Boba Fett fucking on his fucking Disney Plus show, he's covered in fucking black fucking like sweaters and shit. So he's even he's got a double chin and shit, even though he's wearing a fucking helmet. Okay, he's not slim anymore. And he's a fucking pussy. I'm Boba Fett. I'm the new leader. From now on, you will pay me tribute. Go fuck yourself. All right. But I'll be back tomorrow. Give me your answer then. I'll give you my answer right now. Go fuck yourself. I'll give you some time to think about it. Good day. That's basically it, okay? That's the whole fucking movie. He didn't even fight anybody, really. His fucking Asian fucking sidekick, she's the one that kicks everyone's ass in the fucking TV show. Okay, not him. Okay, and that's after we dealt with like fucking 2 episodes of fucking basically Dances with Wolves for fucking Tatooine. Yeah, not making that up. He's a fucking pussy. He even apologizes to one of the fucking Tusken Raiders when a fucking lizard goes up his nose. Oh, I think I might have swallowed it. I'm sorry. Like, that's fucking Boba Fett? You're out of your fucking mind? But anyway, yeah. So he plays Aquaman's dad again. Okay, Thomas Curry. They did horrible CGI in the first movie to make him look young. He looked terrible. He looked fucking horrible. It really did. Okay, but he's here. Okay, he raised Aquaman by himself because his mom left to go marry and fuck some other guy. Okay, yeah, I know. Very progressive. No one ever talks about that though, right? Yeah. She left to go fuck, I guess, the Prince of Atlantis so that they could get an heir. That's where Orm came from, obviously. The dad, her second husband or whatever. Actually, her first husband because she was never married to Thomas Curry. I guess he was white because he got blonde hair and shit, Orm does. Okay, so Tamora Morrison as Thomas Curry, he raises a fucking kid by his son by himself. Wow. And I will say this, I know exactly what that's like. Okay, because I'm still doing it. I'm still fucking doing it. All right. But they don't make movies about us, though, do they? No, it's always about the woman who's a single mom. Even though she fucking mostly is because she divorced the dad. Okay, because she found some other guy to fuck her better, and then he leaves her, and now she's fucking stuck being, with nobody. All right, so she gotta go look for a guy to fucking support her and her kids. All right, hey, man, the alimony checks only go so far, right? So anyway, but that's neither here nor there, right? Yes, Nicole Kidman's character, she plays Queen Atlanta, okay, Aquaman's mom. She comes back, and Thomas Curry demands 18 years of fucking back child support, which she does not give him. Okay, he's still living in a fucking humble house by the lighthouse. Okay, I just make his fucking money anyway, dude. And if Aquaman's the king of Atlantis, why the fuck is his dad living in a fucking a beat up old fucking house? Man, why isn't he fucking living in a skyscraper or something? Why isn't he fucking living in a castle or some shit? Like what the fuck, dude? That'd be like if you're the fucking king of England and your fucking dad is living in a fucking studio apartment in a bad neighborhood. Like what the fuck, dude? That makes no fucking sense. And it's never explained. Okay, you're the fucking king of Atlantis. Why the fuck would you even be spending any time on the surface unless it's to visit? But no, he actually lives most of his life, according to the council. He lives over half of his life on the surface, even though he's the fucking king of Atlantis. Go fucking figure, man. Like, dude, man, how long does it take you to get from there to fucking Atlantis? I mean, it's got to take 18 hours? Can you really do that? I know you can swim, but you can't. Can you swim at fucking 1,000 miles an hour? You know what I mean? It makes no fucking sense. Anyway. Yeah, but he's there. I like him. I like him as a character. He's just like, I like the fact that he's got a relationship with his son, that he taught his son to become an alcoholic like him, But like there's a scene there where Aquaman lets him babysit his grandson, Arthur Jr., who in the comic book, by the way, was killed. That baby was killed by Black Manta. That's why Black Manta became Aquaman's worst enemy, but not in this movie. I think they test screened that and audiences hated it, so that they let the baby live in this movie. But he lets him like, dude, you're the king of Atlantis, okay? You've got enemies. That means you're ruler of 70% of the world, okay? Your enemies, the first thing they're gonna do is go after your fucking son. And where is your son while you're being Aquaman? He's over there fucking at your grandpa's house, okay? At your dad's house with no security, no nothing. No bodyguards, nothing. They're just sitting there watching fucking TV together in the living room. Like, come on, that makes no fucking sense, dude. I mean, I know you're a dumb shit, but somebody on your council or in your circle, maybe your wife, should have raised a red flag. Hey, maybe your dad shouldn't be by himself babysitting the fucking heir of Atlantis by himself. You know what I mean? Okay, but yeah, nobody thought of that. All right. And as far as the plot goes, it's fucking pretty stupid. Black Manta wants revenge for killing his dad. Well, that was the plot of the last movie too. Okay. Your dad was an asshole. All right. And he's an asshole. And he forces people to work for him, the ones that don't want to work for him. He gets what he wants, but he's actively trying to destroy the world. He doesn't care if the world gets destroyed as long as he gets revenge on Aquaman, which kind of makes no sense, but you just got to go with it. But like I said, the actor's pretty good. Yahya Abdul-Mateen, he's a pretty good actor, so he pulled it off as Black Manta. I think he did a great job. I just wish the character's been written better. I wish all the characters had been written better. You'll notice that William Dafoe stayed out of this movie. They wrote him off. They killed him off screen. Thank God. He probably wanted nothing to do with this piece of shit. He was bad enough as already in the last one as Volko, who's the main character. Also, no Aqualad, who's in the comic book. Aqualad, it's a sidekick, like Batman as Robin, Flash as Kid Flash. I guess not anymore. Okay, Wonder Woman has Wonder Girl. Green Arrow had Speedy. And Aquaman has Aqualad, but there is no Aqualad. Okay, on this fucking movie. All right, I wonder why. Okay, and that's it. That's pretty much it. I mean, the story's kind of dumb. Okay, but it ends up, there's nothing major that happens at the end. He rips off an Iron Man movie at the end where he's like, I'm Aquaman. Where he addresses the World Council or some shit. I guess he wants Atlantis to quit being a secret, to combine with the UN or some. No one gives a shit. Okay, and the last thing I want to say about Aquaman is that the costume. I'm glad they went comic book accurate. I didn't like what he was wearing. Okay, in the fucking Justice League movie and shit, and Batman v Superman, I did not like that at all. Okay, I thought it was horrible. When he wore that armor that he wore in Justice League was terrible. But at least now he's wearing the Aquaman costume from the comic book, which is good. I'll give you points for that. But at the same, I gotta take away points because that costume is so fucking padded. It looks ridiculous. Okay, he looks like he's the fucking George Reeves Superman. Okay, where George Reeves was flying around in a padded Superman costume. That's what it looks like. Jason Momoa is supposed to be a buff guy. Why does he need the fucking padding? Okay, it makes his arms look too big, his shoulders look too big. Like how can you fucking move and be agile? Okay, when your body's so fucking padded. I mean, you're already fucking 6'7", dude. How much padding do you really fucking need? If you want any padding, you should put it in your crotch, and that's it. Okay? The king of the fucking 7 seas needs to have a big cock. That's it. Dude, you already got the fucking trident thing going on. Okay? Why the fuck do you have to have fucking paddings on your fake muscles? It looks dumb as shit. Why the fuck would you need fake padding if you're the underwater king of fucking Atlantis? Okay, it's the opposite of Namor from fucking Black Panther, where he's a skinny fucking dad bod guy who's not even shredded. Okay? When here you got a guy who's all beefed up because of fucking padding in his costume. Get the fuck out of here with that noise. It looks stupid it looks stupid in this fucking movie, man. I'm sorry, Jason Momoa, but I think your time has come. You had your time in the sun. You're out the fucking door now. And good fucking riddance. I hope you get some better movies, man. Apparently he's gonna play Lobo. That's actually the character he should have played from the very fucking beginning. Lobo is the guy that fucking pounds the whiskey and hangs out at biker bars, okay? And talks shit, okay? He's a biker, an outer space alien biker. Okay, with the tattoos and the leather jacket and the long hair, okay, and the Harley, the space Harley, that's fucking Lobo. That is not Aquaman. Okay, this is Aqua-Bro. Okay, anyway, that's all I got to say about this. I thank you very much for watching my review, and I will see you soon on a chick flick review. Bye.